How's it going, ladies and persons? I'm Bobby Sixkilla, and welcome to the demo for Paradise Killer. Another one that looked pretty interesting from the recent game trade show things. Looks good. Looks interesting. I'm gonna turn the music down because it's always too goddamn loud. I do not understand. Alright, let's get a new investigation. I'm not sure how long the demo is. We'll just do half an hour or the demo, whatever. The Syndicate created the first Paradise Island to worship their dead alien gods. Guided by leader Montserrat, the Syndicate attempted to resurrect the gods by forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. However, the worship invites demonic corruption from beyond the stars. The islands always fail. The islands die, and a new Paradise Island is born. The cycle repeats. Island Sequence 13. Okay. Lady Love dies. The Syndicate's lead investigator is deceived by the god Damned Harmony. She endangered Paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of Paradise. The island died. The citizen's slaughter ritual took place. Another Paradise Island failed. The cycle always repeats. Sounds messed up, man. Lady Love dies. Watched from exile in the Idle Lands as each island was birthed and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events decreased. Island 24 was almost perfect until Henry Division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens were once again slaughtered, and the council began their meditation to end 24 and birth perfect 25, but before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. Okay, what a setup. It's a pretty complicated setup. The Way of Blood bar. The crime to end all crimes. This blend tastes different. The islands define the whiskey. This one definitely tastes of embers. She put the fire out. Was it a cosmic dream? No. They called her the exile. They needed to. I don't know what's happening. Lady Love dies. Yes, okay, let's just do this. Another day in exile. Something's wrong, I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here? I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, I'm in first person control now. Holy crap. Wistful photo. The outside of the Paradise Psycho unit before it was disbanded. The last photo was taken of me back on Island 13. Ooh, it's not very well optimized. But you'd expect that from an alpha demo. What the fuck is that? Lady Love dies. Who are you? First person you've spoken to in 3 million days. Can you taste it in the air? Something's wrong. This island was supposed to end. Something's wrong. You're damn right it is. While you've been exiled up here, all kinds of shit has happened down on the island. What kind of shit? The messed up kind. Real messed up. All kinds of messed up. You used to be the Syndicate's investigator, right? They're talking about you down there. They need the investigation freak. Time to get back in the saddle. Get out of the Idle Lands and get back to work. Exile is over. Why is a demon in the Idle Lands? The name's Shin Uth Jagath. You can call me Shinji. I'm just here to hang. I got no horse in this race. What race? Someone's made a move against the Syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses. What do you want, Shinji? I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time. The best time. I'm just here to watch the results play out. You got some solving to do. Some investigating. Some looking real hard. Some good thinking. Time to weave some truth, Love dies. Anyway, I gotta bounce. Go get your laptop. You're gonna need it. See you on the island. I have no idea what's going on. That little runt said I need to find my laptop. He must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight's up by the barrier that overlooks the island. Okay. Whoa, this place is fancy! Oh, we got another wistful photo or something. Well-read book. Okay. What's up here? Oh, another one. Dulled percolator. Percolator. Fancy. That's strange. Why is Stella unlocked? 3 million days up here and now she's calling out to me? Investigator's best friend. Starlight Investigation Assistant. Cool. What operating system is it running on? Welcome to Starlight, Lady Love Dies. May the silent goat walk with you. What the fuck? That's a weird thing to say. A phone call from Judge is unexpected. Lady Love dies. Madness has overtaken the island. That happened a long time ago. The council were murdered as the new island was born. Is this a prank? Leader Montserrat is dead. The council are dead. This is no joke. The killer tried to take everything from us. The syndicate is about to collapse. You need an investigator, and you're in luck. My diary's pretty empty today. Lady Love dies. I've authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island. Your exile is over. The prison doors are open. Judge, the barrier's still up. Starlight can dance your way through it. Fall down to us and breathe life back into paradise. And you want me to just fall to the island? The islands haven't changed. The fall won't hurt you. Step off the abyss and drop to the island. Lydia will be waiting for you. On my way, Judge, I'll breathe life back into paradise. Are we going to hack through it? Time to hack it. A nightmare computer from the depths of space uses a language born on a long-dead world. The Syndicate never upgrades. Starlight can emulate the OS and break down the components using the symbols, but I need to work out how they're used. I haven't seen these symbols before. It looks like a hieroglyphic-based language. I need to find a clue to know which symbols release the lock. I can brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Starlight can see the answer. I need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should make the symbol I need. I need to select components from the ones available and mash them to the top image, completing the puzzle. Okay. That seems simple enough. Is that good? Hieroglyphics takes me back to university. I was the only one in arcane text class. Looks like the language is divided into different groupings of symbols for different types of objects the civilization found important. The rest of the Syndicate can't decode these. They have keys coded to the specific machines they're allowed to access. The data on the nightmare computers is tamper-proof, sealed machines that hook into the fabric of the island. There'll be more on the island that I can unlock. Judge said they need me down on the island. The people that exiled me are dead, and I need to find out who, how, and why. Time to fall into a pit of crime, a leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of memories, secrets, and crime. Stop saying crime. You just like saying crime. How do we get across there? It's Corin's tower! This is gonna hurt, right? I don't like falling so far you have time to think about how much it's gonna hurt. Can we hack this? I wanna hack all the things. Aw. Shithead. Oh, I'm already doing that. I'm already sprinting, so don't worry. I need to find the power switch for it. That'll be in here, right? Oh, it's over there somewhere. Hello. Lydia, it's been too long. I'm glad you're back, LD. Lydia Daybreak, your oldest friend. Born in Moana Falls, Kenya in AD 1001 under the sign of Beautiful Spectre. There's a lot of words going on that don't really mean anything. The Syndicate's ferrywoman, responsible for transporting the Syndicate to new island sequences. After an uninteresting childhood spent in the worship of Beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Lydia became known as a Titan killer after she successfully defended a temple complex from 3 monstrosities born from beyond the stars. She retired from the world of assassination when she met Sam Daybreak, fleeing to join the Syndicate together. Thanks, Starlight. Starlight's giving you the full 101, huh? I've been in exile for 3 million days. She obviously thinks I need a refresher. What did I miss? Evil stuff, LD. Last night was a killer. The council were killed, just as the next island was born. Word is a killer. Word is a killer got into the building and took a knife to them. How you feeling? Messed up, LD. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator. You shouldn't have been exiled, LD. We need you down there. Judge told me to bring you to them. Let's go. One thing before we go, LD. I can ferry you around the island if you need me to. Save your feet from the hike. If you need a pickup, call me on one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since it's the end of the island, so you'll need to fire them up again. I already activated this phone for you in case you need to come back here. Alright, ferrywoman reporting for duty. Time to ride, LD. Let's ride. Seatbelts on, LD. How was exile? 3 million days just flies past. Cheer up, Buttercup. You're back on the island now. Back in the gang. Up to me to find out the truth. Criminal to catch a criminal? An investigator to catch a criminal. I'm messing with you. I don't think you're all bad. You got deceived by a god and let him conspire to kill the entire syndicate. No biggie. We don't have any investigators except you, no offense. None taken. I like your perfume, by the way. Oh, thanks, LD. Fruity one, isn't it? It's a unique blend that I got made especially. It's nice. I'll have to get some on the next island. Sorry, LD, the blend is my own secret recipe. We're almost there. Go and speak to Judge if you want to hang. I'll be on the pier. She's our best friend. She doesn't talk like she's our friend. It's been so long since I performed an investigation. You getting the fire back? I never left. I was born to investigate. Go get him, LD. We got things to pick up. My old gun. When the time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. Can I have it? I guess not. Hello, Judge. Good to see justice again. Birthplace, forgotten. Birth sign, forgotten. Every society needs a form of justice, and a syndicate member volunteered. They believe so deeply in impartial justice that they scrub their ego and fuse themselves to the island, becoming judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. Starlight is helping you navigate through a sea of truth already. Hey, Judge. You're very creepy looking. Welcome back to the blood-stained paradise, Lady Love Dies. The investigator is here. Tell me about the crime. The council are dead. Our leaders are gone. The black pall of crime hangs over us. Leader Montserrat has been taken from us. The whole council were murdered at once. They gathered to birth a new island. Our perfect home. Perfect 25. At the end of their meditation, the killer struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in armor. If you're a murder junkie, that's quite the hit. What time? Midnight, the holy hour. The hour of weird, the hour of... Judge, I get it. All of the council were murdered last night at midnight. Do you have a suspect? It's a miracle, a mass murder in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon. He's killed before a decade ago. He came back. We found the knife in his hand. The council's blood in his stomach. The oppressed rise up. Who'd have thought? Where's the crime scene? The council's own penthouse. A brutalist tower that reaches to the sky. Has anyone been in there? The council are protected by 4 holy seals. Only our leaders can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the slaughter. How did the killer get in? Truth waits for you in the shadows. Truth hides behind the smoke of crime. We only know the nature of the first holy seal. 2 of the finest god justice marshals, stationed as guards, as sentinels. Both butchered by the monster. Demonic sigils cover the suspect's body, scorched onto him by the astral demon inside him. Those same sigils are daubed in the marshal's blood at the entrance to the council building. If no one's been in the crime scene, how do you know the council are dead? Their work is done, a new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. The accursed was found with a red slick knife and a belly full of blood of the council members. In this instance, the answer to the terrifying equation is dreadful murder. Why would someone decapitate the syndicate now? Is it an interloper, a god, a desirer of power? Is it naked ambition played out with a knife in a penthouse? A power play, a sicko killing for kicks? The world's a twisted place. It wouldn't surprise me. The balance has existed for millennia. Who's running the show now? I installed architect Carmelina as the acting leader. We have birthed Perfect 25, a wonderful new home of her design. She is best placed to oversee this new transition. As bizarre as this vision of crime is, there is a further anomaly. Just one? You remember KHX? Our master craftsman, what about him? He's missing. We haven't had any contact with him for several days. This is doubly concerning as he designed the second holy seal that protects the council. I'll find him. I'll find out what happened to him. Lady Love Dies. It's been a while since we needed you. The syndicate is in danger. You're in danger. Unspoken things beyond the stars are in danger. This island will not give up its secrets easily. What is the truth? What are the facts? Are they the same? Evidence, testimony. They are yours to find, yours to take. We must find who did this. Crime cannot hide. Crime always wants to be found. The nature of crime is perverse. Starlight has been updated with the blood samples of the council and the suspect, used to examine the murder weapon and crime scene. I need this solved so we can move to the new island. A suspect isn't enough. I need concrete proof. I am linked to Starlight, a conduit of justice. She will track your case files. She has just unlocked her suspect module. Investigate, interrogate, find the gold evidence in the slit of the island. When you're ready, bring them to me and we'll begin the trials. The trials will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present the truth to me. You may not understand your truths. Bring them to trial and we will reveal the guilty together and attain clarity. We can start the trials whenever you're ready. That will be the climax of your investigation. But you determine when that climax will be. Are you ready to investigate? This island will try to hide the truth from you. Lady Love dies. All that remains are the facts. A duel across the sun-drenched streets between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours. Crime details received. 11:52. Henry Division escapes from the Desolation Cell. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 was guarding him. Midnight. The council are murdered. Midnight 3. 3 minutes past midnight. Henry is found outside the council building by Akiko. Akiko informs witness that Henry has been found and the first seal guards are murdered. 5 past. Akiko confirms the witness that the holy seals are closed. She cannot secure the penthouse. 6 past. Judge assumes authority over the island and locks the paradise gates. 28 to 1. Syndicate meeting is held in courtroom. Judge appoints Carmelina as acting leader. 3:16 AM. Judge decrees that he is bringing Lady Love Dies out of exile. A full investigation will happen before the island ends. 3:31 AM. Judge activates Starlight and waits for Lady Love. Yes, I know, we're here. Who killed the council? Oh yeah, that one too. Blood sample obtained. Can I get my gun now? Give me my gun, goddammit. You're not going to, are you? Okay, where to now then? Back out there. AR mode. Oh, okay. So that just lets us see where everything is. It's handy, I guess. Currency, okay. Pyramid charms. Please insert blood crystal. There we go. Now we can fast travel here. Use Starlight's skin. Please choose action. Save, I guess. Alright, we're good. So we're not allowed to save. I get it, I feel you. That's fine. Shut up, phone, you dick. We can't go that way. There's so much to pick up around here. Like, there's another thing to take. Oh, we got a flashlight as well, that's cool. Go elevator? I choose you? Where the hell are we now? This doesn't go anywhere. Huh. Yes. Nothing like being invincible to fall damage. It's a good feeling, man. Looks like I can insert something just into the slots in this mural. I feel like there's going to be a lot of finding hidden things. Is that what goes in here? Yes. Okay, we need multiple. That's cool. Okay, so there's a corpse over there. Is that where we're going? I'm not too sure how we get around. You don't need to bring that up every time. It's you again. Oh my god. He's got his wang out. Put your wang away, Shinji. You complete lunatic. Put it away. Nobody wants to see your demon wang. Well, I don't anyway. Okay, the corpse is up here. That's obviously going to be the first place we check. This is the murder weapon Henry was found with. Looks like a combat knife. Clean blade, but covered in blood. Okay. Starlight can run the blood. All of the blood on here is from council members. There are 2 other blood samples here, presumably from the dead marshals up ahead. Case file work has not been carried out, blah blah blah. Evidence is stored in Starlight. Okay. That's cool. Murder weapon, yes. Okay, that's good. Let's keep moving. This is where Henry was found after he escaped. Wonder where he started from. I can compare the timeline to the distance. You know, added. The first holy seal protecting the council building is a pair of 2 high-ranking martial guards. They were killed last night by whoever breached the council building. Time to find some evidence. Alright, what's happening now? Killed with a blade. There are ragged gashes across the throats of each soldier. The cuts were done with a blade, but not a perfect one. Nicks or damage to the blade probably caused the messy cuts. Symbol drawn in blood. There are symbols drawn in the blood. They are demonic glyphs from a cosmic language I don't recognize. Is that it? I think that's it. Cool. These are the martial guards that formed the first holy seal. High-ranking marshals that were supposed to shield the council from attack. They're in someone's way. Let's run the blood. What the hell? Is this right? These aren't marshals. I don't know who they are, but this blood doesn't match the ones on record for the marshals assigned to guard duty. What the hell is going on? Have they been body swapped? Is Starlight wrong? This blood matches the blood on the knife, so either the knife was used, or it's been set up to look like it was. They both had their throats cut. The lacerations are ragged. This was probably done with a damaged blade. There are marks drawn in the blood. The blood matches the blood of the dead bodies. Looks like they've been daubed with a finger. Maybe some kind of ritualistic marking? Henry has demonic symbols burned into his skin as a result of his possession. This can indicate he was here. Okay. There was a lot of horrifying shit drawn everywhere. Am I meant to... Why do I do this to myself? I always go and like do exactly what I know the game doesn't want me to do. Like if it didn't want me to do it, it wouldn't have left a little lip there to get around. Right? Ah. Damn. No! Ow. Yeah, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to fall off that. God damn it. Now I gotta get back up. I should never have done that. But that won't stop me doing it again next time that's a possibility. As you know. I mean, we can fast travel our way back up, right? It's all good. Transmission 004 obtained. They're watching me. They know I can see the lines. I can never see them clearly, but they're there. The watchers. I asked Joseph if he could see the lines, but he couldn't either. People in the apartment are looking at me weird. Someone's been gossiping. Come here, money. Oh, I had it. Got it. Alright, we need to find a phone to just move back there nice and quick like, right? That looks like one of the guys. And so does that. Everything's so far away except you. You're close. Who the hell are you? Blood crystal? Oh my god, Shinji's everywhere. He's creepy as, man. Are you here to take me away? Where? Where would I want to take you? To the ritual. Are you a citizen? Am I? I was once, but now I don't know. I'm lost. So you're still here even after the citizen slaughter ritual proceeding The end of this island? Why? Maybe the gods rejected my sacrifice. I knew the ritual was coming. We all knew it, but it was sooner than expected. I thought we had a few more hours, so I left the house to go and find something I'd lost. And what was that? A stone that had fallen from my ring. It was something my wife gave me to celebrate our first lunar cycle together. It's got no value. She just found it on the beach, but as we held it, our troubles seemed to fade. Being close to each other is all that mattered. When we got married, I'd placed it on my wedding ring. It fell out a few days ago. So you're out looking for the stone? Yes, I need the stone with me. Before I found it, the marshals came and took me to the ritual. I pleaded, I begged, I just needed a few more moments. I became so angry. If I couldn't find my stone, then at least let me see my family one last time. I was always told death would be peaceful, but that was a lie. And how do you feel now? The anger is not dissipated, but I'm still here. I'm here for a reason. I must find my stone so I can rest. Will you help me? Yeah? I'll find your stone. I'm an investigator. Thank you. Look around the park between the Citizen and Syndicate apartments. I'm sure I lost it when I was sat on a bench there. Okay. I will look. Splendid pamphlet. Hey, a phone. I'm not sure whether I should just walk around and talk to people here. Whisper to the moon? What the hell is that for? Yo, who are you? Yuri Knight, secretary to the architect. You're the famous investigation freak. I don't believe we've ever met before. Yuri Knight, secretary to the architect and the fairy woman's handler. Born in the marble chambers on the island sequence 15, under the sign of Dire Rose. Yuri is new to the syndicate and has quickly risen through the ranks. I can't believe in our darkest hour the judge called on you. Your role. I understand you're a secretary to the architect Carmelina and Lydia's handler during her fairy woman duties. Did you manage to deduce that? I'm so glad Judge brought me back. Be a good freak, get Henry prosecuted and then you can disappear back up to exile. You're convinced it was Henry? Obviously, I can only aspire to your level, but I think it's pretty clear. Let's get to business. What do you want, freak? No mention of grieving for our loss? Grieving is a sign of weakness. I said let's get to business, stop dragging this out. Suspicions? Do you believe Henry did this? What an insufferable question. Of course he did it. The Grand Marshal has him in custody. No suspicion of anyone else? The islands are full of schemers, you know that. Want to drop anyone in it, Yuri? Dish some dirt on someone? What? Who's got motive to kill the council, Yuri? The killer is in a cell waiting to be executed. Let's say he isn't the killer. He is. It's a thought experiment, Yuri. Play along. If Henry didn't kill the council, who else has motive? Fine, I'll play along. You should investigate Crimson. You gave that name up pretty easy? I've had my suspicions for a while. Why? Something sits wrong with her. Why did she get blessed? What would stop her wanting more power now that she's blessed? She's too smug. It seems tenuous. You're the investigation freak, investigate. Okay. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? He hasn't been seen for a few days. Probably sleeping off a hangover. He was one of your old drinking crew, wasn't he? Isn't a missing syndicate member something of a concern for one of the people responsible for getting the syndicate off the island? I can only work with what I have. If he doesn't want to be picked up by the fairy woman, I can't help it. He's his own man. No concern or empathy? What do you want from me? I can't care about everybody, it's exhausting. What a douche. Where were you last night? I was directing the fairy woman all night. From where? Here in the celebratory gardens. You often work in the gardens? My work last night didn't require a desk, and the gardens are beautiful when an island is ending. Any proof? No, freak, the gardens aren't covered by logs, unlike the HQ. Give me your phone, Yuri. What? I need to verify your location last night. You would have been making calls with it if you were directing Lydia. I'm under no obligation to give you my phone, I have important work to do with it. Not until I've finished. My important work you don't. I have jurisdiction here. I'm the investigator Judge called on. You're obliged to insist my investigation, or I will haul you in front of the judge for obstruction. If you don't give me your phone, I will assume that you have something to hide. Fine, whatever. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just do what you need to and bring it back. I just need to use the comms tower to verify the location of any calls made from this phone. Then you can have it back after the trial. Tell me about Crimson. The traitorous idol. Traitorous? She peddles her secrets and destabilizes the syndicate. You're worried. She's got something on you. Don't make me laugh. She got a motive for killing the council? She has her own secrets. I'm sure she isn't happy about people knowing. She wants to play soldiers again. She won't accept her new role and wants to run around with a sword and gun fighting demons. If the next island is perfect, there won't be any more demonic invasions. I think she's trying to destabilize the island so she can have another go at playing soldier. Ah, interesting. That's a lot of speculation. If you don't like the answer, don't ask the question. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside the council building? I don't know anything, investigator. I wasn't there. I'm not gonna hang out with you. You seem like a dickhead. May you see through a million eyes, and may you reach the moon. Where's Crimson then? They don't have names on them. How do I know who Crimson is? I'm not too sure how to know who, what, who, where, who, what. See, nobody's actually named. Okay. Yeah, put some blood crystals in that thing. Very nice. Keep activating these, and then we can get around wherever we want, basically effortlessly. Fantastic crystallized tear necklace. Okay. Cool. Just look around for someone to talk to. The closest is that one there at 61 meters, and that looks like one of the guards to me. So I definitely think we need to talk to them. We're definitely not going to have time to do the whole demo in one episode, because it's taken quite a while to just get around and get stuff done. Halt. This is a restricted area. I have authority. From Judge. You need direct permission from Grand Marshal Akiko 14 to enter. She doesn't have jurisdiction. Judge does. I'm investigating at their behest. Now let me in. I only take orders from the Grand Marshal. She isn't in charge here. The Grand Marshal runs the marshals. I'm a marshal. This isn't getting me anywhere. Are you authorized to answer questions? No, I'm under orders to direct you to the Grand Marshal. Fantastic. You're helpful, aren't you? Thanks, guy. Oh, let's activate another dealie. There's plenty of things around to activate these. So that's nice. Every time we see one, we can just activate it. Alright, where's our next closest person to talk to? There's a marshal there, 81 meters, that one. She looks smug. Maybe she's the smug one that we're meant to talk to that might be smug. We shall see. Crap, I can't get to you, can I? Halt. What do you want, freak? Let me in. To see Carmelina. Is she expecting you? I hope so. She should know the investigator is on the island. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 already has the suspect in custody. The crime is solved. Let's not do this. Just take me to see Carmelina. Whatever, freak. She waits in the throne room. Why does everyone keep calling me freak? Carmelina, silence. Lady Love dies. Architect Carmelina. Carmelina Silence, architect of the island sequences. Born to Romeo and Natasha Silence on the 4th island sequence under the sign of the Blood Dancer. Her parents were skilled island architects and taught her how to weave psychic will into structure. Carmelina has since become a genius architect and will soon achieve the perfect island. Romeo Silence was seduced by the god Cosmic Deceit and committed treason against the Syndicate. As part of his punishment, no member of the Silence family would ever be allowed on the council. Her mother was killed fighting to protect the council during a demonic invasion on the 9th island sequence. Exile wasn't permanent for the investigation, freak, or her little computer. If the Syndicate needs me, I answer. This is the worst crime in our history. Leader Montserrat and the entire council have been taken from us. Losing Montserrat in an act of savagery is a loss to all of us, and the Syndicate will struggle to overcome. I will make sure they're avenged. Your sentiment is superfluous. The killer has already been apprehended by the Grand Marshal. Is that the same Grand Marshal that allowed the alleged killer to escape? Don't sling accusations around on your first day out of prison. Why did Judge choose you to assume the role of leader? Temporary leader, don't forget that. The law still stands. I am a servant, not a leader. The sins of my father still bind me. That's what I don't get. Your father's punishment still stands. You shouldn't be on the throne. You're out of the loop. The next island will be perfect, and I'm the architect. I will see us to the new island and then step aside. Any guarantee of that? Law is law. The leader cannot overturn it without unanimous council backing. The marshals work for the council, not the leader. They will ensure the law is carried out. I am an artist, a craftswoman. I have no desire to manage and administrate. These concrete halls are vessels for bureaucracy, not art. I hope you can close this incident quickly. This island wants to die. Perfect 25 is coming. The murderer is in custody. Of course, I will find the Paradise Killer. Investigator, can I help you with anything? Yes. Can you think of anyone that would want to strike against the council? Asking such a thing is dreadful, Investigator. The prime suspect is behind bars and needs to be executed. All of us are loyal members of the Syndicate. I can't think of anyone that would commit a crime like this. What about yourself? Would you have any reason to commit murder? Absolutely not. How dare you, Investigator? Is there anyone who can think of a reason for you? I'm beginning to think Judge made a mistake bringing you back. Oh, so you are guilty then. Architect, what do you know about the crime last night? Only what we were told by the Grand Marshal in the crisis meeting. A possessed citizen broke free and murdered the council. Why would a citizen have enough motive and the ability to kill the council, breaching all of the holy seals? That's not for me to question. I'm surprised there's any question at all. So you believe he did it? Of course, and so should you. You're a disgrace. Finish this quickly and maybe the next council will look favourably on you. God, she's an ass. Everyone around here is an asshole. Where were you last night? Visiting witness. His role is to oversee the end of the island. The last moments are best enjoyed with an old friend. Do you often visit witness? Not in recent times, our paths diverge. Then why last night? For so long he has been integral to my art. Every island has failed, and he has borne witness to the end of each one. This may be the last time an island ends. If Island 25 is perfect, there will be no more endings to watch. I want to say goodbye to old art. What time did you arrive? About 9 PM. The logs on his apartment should be able to confirm that. Okay, good. I'll make sure I check them. I'll save you a question as well. I left when Judge summoned us for crisis meeting, sometime after midnight. Did you see Yuri last night? He is my secretary, Investigator. It would be strange were I not to see him. Before seeing witness? Yes, we concluded our business for the day, and he left to deal with the fairy woman from the celebratory gardens. That's what he said. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? It's a mystery. I do hope nothing bad has happened to him. We always enjoyed talking. When did you last see him? A couple of weeks ago. My schedule became hectic as we closed down the island. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside the council building? Losing fine marshals to a killer like that is a tragedy. Unfortunately, I don't have any further insight for you, Investigator. Alright. She seems like a dick as well. May the silent goat walk with you, and may you reach the moon. May the silent goat walk with you, but not eat your jersey. Because, that'd be real annoying. Okie dokie. I think we're gonna have to wrap this one up here. Otherwise we're gonna be at it for a long time, I think. There's so much to do, so much to see. This will be fun though. I'm looking forward to a full release of this. Because I just cannot wait to like run around, investigate, pick shit up. It's the kind of exploration game that I really enjoy. Talking to people, doing little bits of puzzles and finding things. It's very cool. Yeah, another one of these things. But yeah, we will wrap this one up here and we won't bother coming back to the demo. We'll come back to this once it's time for the full release. But we will definitely be back to it when the full release comes out. Very much looking forward to it. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. Let me know what you think of it down below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.